Ma'am, could you wait for like 5 minutes, ma'am? I'll be back.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yes, present. How many of you are in your class?
Ma'am, your voice is low.
Could you tell me how many students are there in your class? All are present.
Ma'am, not sure.
Let's start. In the before class, you have studied about types of asexual reproduction. So, ma'am completed a budding and one more is spore formation, right?
No, ma'am, fragmentation.
Yeah, fragmentation was not completed. It was
Yes,
just
ma'am.
given
Ma'am,
explanation.
so she has to explain about algae.
Yeah, yeah. So let's discuss about fragmentation. So what is fragmentation? Fragmentation is the
Ma'am,
process.
ma'am, should we write the ones which you are writing right now?
Yeah, yeah. So what is fragmentation? So it is the process in which organism breaks into pieces. So they can be like two or more pieces. So these pieces are also called as fragments. So it is the process in which an organism breaks into two or more pieces or fragments. Okay, and these fragments only develop into new individuals. So these fragments grow into new individuals. Okay, so this is called as fragmentation. So example, we can study fragmentation in detail in a Spirogyra. So example, we can see fragmentation in Spirogyra. So Spirogyra is, what is Spirogyra? It is green algae. Okay, so we are going to study fragmentation in detail in Spirogyra. So let's discuss how the fragmentation is happening, how this particular species looks like. Okay, clear? So let's discuss about Spirogyra.
Just a second, could you get the before slide?
Yeah.
Ma'am, I just joined. Is this all we did till now?
Yeah, Rutika. Ruhika.
Yes, ma'am. I already wrote this part, so can I just skip to the next one?
Yeah. Done with the writing part?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Let's learn about Spirogyra in detail, how it looks like, what is the structure of Spirogyra. Okay. Spirogyra, as I told you, it is a green algae. So where it is found? Found in freshwater ponds. Okay. How it looks? It is long thread-like cylindrical structure, long thread-like cylindrical structure. Cylindrical unbranched structure also we can use. So there are no branches. It looks like simply the long cylinder. Okay. So if you see the structure of done with this writing part.
Ma'am, just 1 minute, ma'am.
Yeah. So Spirogyra is found in freshwater pond. So its structure is like a long thread, cylindrical, unbranched. As it is green algae,
Ma'am,
what
what
do you
does
think?
unbranched mean?
So you don't find, yeah, it is like just a cylindrical structure. In this, you cannot find any branches like this. It is simply the structure. Whenever I show you the structure, I'll explain you.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, my question is, does Spirogyra has chloroplast in it? What do you think?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, it
Yes,
does.
ma'am.
Why?
Ma'am,
Ma'am, it's because it has no roots.
If there are no roots, no, it has a basal part which helps in attachment actually. So it attaches to the substratum. So what do you think? Why this Spirogyra is having chloroplast? Not why. How can you say that Spirogyra is having chloroplast in it?
Ma'am, it's because it's green in color.
Very good, Rohika. As it is called as green algae, it is green in color. Chloroplast is a pigment which is present and is responsible for the green color. Okay. Clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Let's see the structure of Spirogyra. Spirogyra is a cylindrical structure. So it is a bilayer. That's what I'm showing with 2 layers. Okay. So you can see nucleus is present. and chloroplast is present, which is spiral chloroplast. Okay, so you can see what is present here. The nucleus is present. Obviously, there is cytoplasm inside it, because of which you can see all the parts: cytoplasm, nucleus, and this is the chloroplast. So this is the structure of Spirogyra. It is a cylindrical structure. So the main specification is the chloroplast is spiral shaped. So you can see it is spiral shaped. Okay. So now let's see how fragmentation is happening in chloroplast. So, in Spirogyra. So fragmentation in Spirogyra. How it is happening, when it happens. So when it breaks. So when the conditions are favorable. So when the conditions are favorable, Spirogyra reproduces by fragmentation. Spirogyra reproduces by fragmentation process. Clear? Clear with the first point, students?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, next one, fragmentation occurs by dissociating the filament at the cross wall into one or more segments. So if you take Spirogyra, so this is the spiral chloroplast it is going to have, and in the middle a septum arises. In the middle, the septum is formed, because of which it can produce two individuals.
Ma'am, is the septum between both of the spirogamas?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
Like
dissociating
basically
the
the gap.
filament exactly at the cross wall. So let's write that point. Fragmentation occurs by dissociating the filament at the cross wall into one or more segments, or you can say into one or more fragments. Clear with the process, students? So fragmentation occurs at the cross wall into one or more fragments. Everybody are writing?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Let me know once you're done. This fragmentation sometimes may happen due to injuries as well. Okay, whenever injuries happen, in that case also a fragment can be separated. Even a small piece of fragment can give rise to the new individual. Everybody please turn on your videos. Only Tanushri video is on. What about remaining students? Uma, Joshika, Arya. Uma, your camera was on in the beginning. Nehal, Charvi.
Ma'am, my video is not working, ma'am. I'm trying to on it, it's not working.
Uma, Arav,
Oh, yes, ma'am. I'll turn it on.
Arya, Snehal.
Ma'am, I'm done. I think you can go to the next part.
Yes, I'm done.
Okay.
Ma'am, just 1 second, ma'am. Sorry.
Mhm.
Ma'am, I completed.
Hmm.
Ma'am, what kind of surroundings are needed for Spirogyra to reproduce?
Sorry, can you repeat?
Ma'am, what kind of like conditions and surroundings are needed for Spirogyra to reproduce?
Yeah, favorable conditions are needed. Or sometimes due to injuries also fragmentation occurs.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so they give you one or more fragments. They give you one or more fragments. So these pieces will later grow into new individuals. These fragments will later grow into new individual. Okay. So as I told you, this can also be happen. This can also be this can also done by mechanical injury or dissolution of cell wall due to change in physical properties of water. Okay. Clear with the concept of fragmentation, students? Fragmentation is Spirogyra.
Yes,
Everybody
ma'am.
done with writing part? Made your notes?
Ma'am, just last points, last sentence. One second.
Okay.
Ma'am, can I go to the first
Can you repeat? Your voice is breaking.
Ma'am is asking to go to the first slide.
Okay, after writing this slide, I'll move to the first slide. Let me know once you're done, students.
Ma'am, good.
Done, ma'am.
Okay. Somebody's asking for the first slide. Roshan. Yes, Sharon. Done with writing, Roshan?
Ma'am, last. Done, ma'am.
Okay. Shall we make it fast? Text me after completing.
I'm done.
Okay. Shall we ask? Okay, next we can discuss the regeneration process. See, the term indicates that regeneration, like new one is going to produce. So how it is going to produce means it is due to if any body part is missing from any organism. So in that case, it is going to produce that body part. Example, you can take a house lizard. If the tail is cut, in that case, it can produce its new tail. Have you ever seen? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, it is a process, but as it is not a way of reproduction in that case. Okay, so it is a process in which organisms have the ability to regenerate, give rise to new individual organism from their body parts. Understand what is the process of regeneration? If any body part is missing, from that part, new individual is going to be formed. Not that part, entire individual is going to form from that body part. If suppose a head is cut, a piece of head was removed. So from that head, entire body is generated. Okay, from the body again head is generated. So thus two different organisms can be produced from two parts. Okay, like from each part, entire organism is going to be produced. So in which type of organisms it is going to take place means it is produced, or we can write it takes place in fully differentiated organism. So what is the meaning of differentiated? Anybody? Could anybody tell me?
Ma'am, what did you ask?
What is differentiated organism mean? It takes place in fully differentiated organism.
Ma'am, maybe an organism which has a complete different role compared to one another.
No, actually it means that the organism in which all the body parts are differentiated, like it is having head, tail, uh, hands, legs, everything. So each having like certain function. If you take amoeba, in that amoeba, do you have any different organs are there? No. So all is performed by only the single thing.
So us humans also have differentiated
Yeah,
so
yeah.
we are also
But
differentiated
yeah,
organisms.
but
Okay.
human doesn't have like they don't have power of regeneration.
Okay,
It
got
takes place in fully differentiated organisms. Like example, we can see in case of Hydra and Planaria. Okay, Hydra planaria. So what happens in them? So their cells divide. Their cells divide. They increase in number. So increase in number and form missing part and form missing part in the body of an individual. Okay. Understand? So whenever a part is removed, immediately cells start dividing, they increase in number and they develop into a new individual. Please write down.
Done, ma'am.
Check out remaining students.
Ma'am, done.
Done? Tanushree?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So next point we can mention that many organisms can regenerate their body parts like house lizard. See, when you take house lizard, if tail is cut, in that case a new tail is formed, but from that cutted what it is tail, a new organism is not formed. So reproduction, regeneration in case of lizard is not considered as reproduction because new entire individual is not getting formed here. So house lizard can regenerate its lost tail. Okay, many organisms can regenerate their body parts like house lizard can regenerate its lost tail, but it is not a way of reproduction in this case, not a way of reproduction in this case. Understand?
Yes, ma'am, got it.
Okay, please write down.
Done, ma'am.
Yeah, let's see what we have discussed in today's class. And regeneration example, we have seen hydra and planaria. In the next class, we can learn how regeneration process is happening in planaria. Okay, in the next class, regeneration in planaria. Okay, so we have started with fragmentation. What is fragmentation? Fragmentation is the process where a fragments or a pieces are formed from an individual, from a organism because of certain conditions due to like mechanical injury or during favorable conditions or due to we have seen dissolution of its wall. Because of this condition, small fragments are liberated. So these liberated fragments, they can give rise to the new individuals. So example, we have seen Spirogyra. So Spirogyra is a freshwater pond, and when you see the structure, its structure is like long thread, like cylindrical unbranched structure. And its specification is it is having like spiral chloroplast in it. Okay, so when conditions are favorable, Spirogyra at the cross wall, it is getting dissociated into one or more fragments. Okay, so these fragments will later grow into a new individual. Okay, into a new individual. So this can also be done by mechanical injury or dissolution of the cell wall due to change in physical properties of water. Clear? Next process we have seen is regeneration. Regeneration is the process in which organisms have the ability to regenerate an entire organism from their body parts. So it takes place in fully differentiated organisms like Hydra, planaria. Okay, so whatever the body parts are removed, so they undergo cell division, they increase in number and 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 form missing parts in the body of an individual. Okay, so in many organisms you can see the process of regeneration. But when you take house lizard, yeah, it is a regeneration, but it doesn't comes under reproduction because entire organism is not getting produced. Only the part which is removed is getting regenerated. Clear, students? Clear with fragmentation and
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
regeneration? Everybody?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
yes, ma'am.
Okay, then. We can meet in the next class, students.
Bye,
Thank
ma'am.
you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye.
See you.